So today I'm going to be starting my series of why modern Fortnite sucks. Or it's going to be called something along that lines. Now, this series is pretty self-explanatory. I basically go over my reasons on why modern Fortnite, well, fucking sucks. And I'm going to cover a lot of different bases, I guess you could say, from content creators to fundamental basics of the game. And yeah, I'm going to be covering the community on this one because, well, communities are kind of a big part of a game or a movie franchise or really anything kind of popular, or even content creators. So we're just going to be going over some of that in the series. And so today I wanted to talk about the Lootpool. I hate the Lootpool. I just don't have fun. Like, oh, the fucking shit, that's a given, but no, I think the Lootpool in chapter 3 so far has been just kind of really dead. Like, none of the guns are fun, they're all boring, they all sound so fucking realistic. Now, compare this to, well, any of the old guns. I mean, I get they're not exactly, you know, too soft or whatever, but, you know, not realistic, but they still looked like they belonged in, you know, a cartoony game. And these guns just look like they got straight up copy pasted from fucking COD. Not only do they look like it, they fucking feel like it. They're boring. They play out boring and mediocre. Like, you guys remember the original pump? Remember how it did a good amount of damage and it was more of a high reward, high loss weapon. If you missed your shot or if you failed to kill him on like the first shot, and the other guy had a more automatic weapon, you were probably fucked. Yeah, and that was nice. I like that. You guys like the striker that does like maybe half their health and like twice the cock speed in between shots? That's quite nice. I like that. Actually, no, I don't. I fucking hate that. You guys like the SMG series updates? I get they took out the combat, which I guess so many people cheered for, but I couldn't differentiate it from the Stinger. I really can't. Still, I mean, the Stinger's still pretty OP. It shoots fucking fast, and I'm still getting fucking flattened by it. What about ARs? You guys say there's gotta be a good AR out there. Well, I can't exactly say I like any of these ARs. I can't remember half of them. I think you have Discount AK, you have Discount Burst, you have regular AR but with a shit ton of recoil, which is the combat, and then you have an SMG wannabe, which sucks. Let's see. ARs don't exactly go well across the board. I mean, it's always going to be a bit hard to find fun and unique and inventive ARs, but I can't say that any of these are fun or unique or hell even cool. I mentioned the strike earlier and how I thought that shotgun's pretty fucking weak. I think now we have the new 2-shot, which was absolutely abysmal before they buffed it, and now it's just meh. Like, I could still give 2 fucks about it. Like, why? It's a burst shotgun. It's about the most unoriginal thing. Like, we've had burst rifles, burst SMGs, now we finally got our first burst shotgun. What's gonna be next? The burst sniper? Oh god, maybe I shouldn't give them ideas. What else we got? We have the auto shotgun, which is just a shittier tag. I mean, no offense, but the striker is also a shittier pump. And also we have the new shotgun, which I'm just gonna call the not heavy shotgun, because it's basically just a heavy, but way worse. And I know some people are probably gonna be like, oh, well, it's got 25% extra damage increase on the first shot. And also, I gotta add, like, why? I think they knew that that shotgun's gonna be, like, total bad, like, just bad. Like, it's just a worse heavy. It's got less rounds, a slower reload. Slow reload. Whenever you shoot it, it like jiggles the controller. Like for me at least, as a PlayStation player, like my controller like shakes whenever someone shoots it, like within like 100 meters of me, and it's just annoying. I can't even say that I don't like it. I've used it a few times and it's just meh. If you don't have the 25% damage increase on the first shot, then the other three just feel boring and just they feel weak, is what I'm saying. That's a shotgun, by the way. Now SMGs. I believe there are only 2 in the game. I'm sure somebody would correct me if I'm wrong. You have the Stinger, which I said fucking sucks. You also have the Charge SMG. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I remember the Charge Shotgun getting a pretty, I wouldn't even say a fair amount, I'd say a fucking god-awfully a lot amount of hate when it dropped. But I guess they're like, nah, it'd be fine. So they dropped the Charge SMG, and you know how I feel about it? I feel, well, that SMG sucks. You know how the community feels about it? Everyone I've talked to says, well, it fucking sucks. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just like the Charge Shotgun, except worse. I don't know. It's one of the newer editions, and it's boring as fuck. Alright, what else we got? I'll go ahead and cover the mythics, the E11, and the, let's see, what was it? The Vader's Mythic, which admittedly are kind of cool, you know, have Star Wars weapons and such, but they're pretty pointless. The E11 isn't much better than your average SMG, so you might as well just carry a Stinger. And then Vader's lightsaber doesn't really block more than 4 shots of anything, so if you're just gunning him down with a Stinger, you're gonna be able to win. Kinda seems like you should just carry a Stinger all the time, and you'll be fine. But maybe I'm wrong. No, the mythics suck. Which is sad, because I remember back in Chapter 2 Season 1 when they first dropped the lightsaber update. It was so cool, and the lightsabers were actually decent. And now I believe they've nerfed them. So I held them back, so now they're all just bland, boring, and fucking useless. Even though there's only 1 on the map now, instead of, you know, you getting a bundle of 4 chests. Alright, what else we got? Pistols. Now usually when I have a boring loot pool in, you know, a COD game or something like that, I usually switch it up and go the more unintentional weapon, like a pistol. Like I've been using pistols whenever I load into my COD games, or I should say whenever I did. I haven't played a COD game in, I feel like, forever. And pistols in this game, well, one of them is called the sidearm, which is just the regular pistol from Chapter 1. Alright. Another copy-paste that's recycled to be new, quote-unquote new. Just like the not heavy shotgun, the not pump shotgun, the not tac shotgun. So, and then we also have the revolver, which is, which sounds really horrible. Like, the original revolver sounded pretty, like, it was revolver, and it sounded, I wouldn't say legendary, but it had a unique sound that, you know, you're like, well, that sounds like a Fortnite revolver. Now, they sound, it just, I hate the new design for him. Like, I get it, it was fine for like just the legendary and purple, but then they creamed the first three and just replaced it all. And that's been a pretty big trend that I'm also going to talk about in a minute. And let's see what else we got. Snipers. We have the heavy sniper, which got neutered. Great, great. You love to see it. You love to see all the classic weapons getting neutered and creamed and nerfed. Alright. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's not exactly fine when I hit someone in the head for 199 damage. That's not too fun. And then, finally, we have the DMR for weapons. That DMR is okay. It's basically not that one sniper from Chapter 1 Season X. You guys remember that one really automatic sniper that did like 50 damage per shot? That's this, but slower. So basically we have a lot of copycats in the Lootpool that are just worse variants of other better weapons. We have a few old weapons which are just neutered versions of their previous selves. Alright, cool. And then we have the Stinger SMG, which is just too great. Just can't get over how great that weapon is. And then everything else is forgetful, because I kind of forgot about everything else. Alright. What about items, you know? We can usually make this up with some fun other items. We have grenades. Do people still die by regular grenades in Fortnite nowadays? They're so... Grenades have never been a big, cool item for me in Fortnite. I don't know about you guys, but grenades were always leave it on the ground kind of type of thing. So, harpoon guns, fishing rods, yeah, same shit. They've been here forever. They've had the same stats as forever, or the same thing as they were when they first got introduced. Not much I can say about them. They re-added the boogie bomb. That's nice. I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, it's the boogie bomb. Should have ever been vaulted? Maybe. But, I don't know. Doesn't exactly make the Lootpool very exciting. And then, the last thing I'm going to talk about, because I can't really think of anything else. Oh, the Rift to Go. The Rift to Go's fine. Which is going to be the crash pads. They got added back in today. That's quite nice. I haven't played with them yet. And I don't really know if I want to, but... You know, it's nice to see fun items get put back in the game. Oh, and the flare gun, which is called the fireworks gun, which is just a copy-paste version of a flare gun. Alright, another copycat of a once great weapon that I don't know if it got neutered or not, but it's another fucking copycat. Great. Can you guys get what I'm getting at with all these Lootpool? It's either old versions that kind of got nerfed to hell and back, or just copycat guns which are just nerf versions of old better guns, or guns that you want to forget or have forgotten about. None of these guns or anything in the Lootpool is really rememberable, except for maybe some of the more iconic stuff like crash pads, Rift to Goes, and boogie bombs. And when your Lootpool, when your best things in your Lootpool are boogie bombs, crash pads, and Rift to Goes, and Stinger SMGs, which SMG should never be king meta, because it's always gonna bring on a spam meta. Spam meta is never gonna be very fun. Well, not in my opinion. So that's kind of all I got on that. And also wanted to talk about the design of the guns. The designs of the guns are ultimately too like, I don't want to say like military-esque, but I want to say more realistic stuff. Like I just, like somebody just pulled them off a fucking U.S. military base. They're so boring. They look so. Which is sad because you guys remember the chapter 1 of Fortnite. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to chapter 1 a lot in this series, so be prepared. But you guys remember those guns. Remember how the Scar was basically just the Scar from Modern Warfare, or how the pump shotgun was just a regular old farm shotgun. Or how the suppressed SMG was just the MP5. You guys remember how they had a kind of cartoony feel to them? So that they don't look like they're out of place. They made them look like they belong here. They made them look a little cartoony. They gave them a little weird. Their sounds were just weirder. That's what I'm saying. And it all made it feel like, just like it was just better. They felt right. They were fun to use. I mean, when you got a gold Scar back in the old days, yeah, you meant shit. Even the M16, they gave it like a little face on the side, and you know, I mean, I get that really wouldn't work with, well, raps, but you guys get my point. It's just these guns, this Lootpool, it's boring, it's basic, it's not fun. You pick up the Stinger, you got your loot. I mean, what more do you need except maybe a second Stinger SMG? And come on. Boogie bombs are fun, but what's the difference? Because after one bullet, you're basically out of the boogie bomb trance. Crash pads, which admittedly are pretty fun, but people can just shoot them out from under you as soon as you place them. Not fun. What about Rift Goes, where if you rift out of there, you can escape somebody? But not really, because somebody just walks right through your rift and follows you and kills you anyways, because that's modern Fortnite for you. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the impulse and the shockwaves, which, I mean, I guess they're kind of cool. Not really. I hate what they did to the impulse this update. The sound that the impulse makes now just hurts my ears. Like, come on, Fortnite, stop it. Stop it, you're pulling at Disney. No, they're pulling Disney. They're doing a Disney move. They're remaking all their classic weapons that everyone loved, but shittier. And unlike Disney, they're deleting all the old versions of them. So instead, we can't like go back and. So it's like the new Mulan and the new Lion King, except with Disney and Disney Plus, you can go back and watch the originals. But with this, you can't exactly go back. Well, not unless you have the right extension onto your PC. Then you can go back as far as you want. Which would be quite nice. But, yeah. I got not much else to say on this. Lootpool's boring. It's basic. I'm tired of this. It's been like this for seasons. I gave, this is season 1 of this chapter a pass, because I thought the Spider-Man mythics were fun. And I guess they're back, but they're kind of pointless. I don't like the new ones. They don't feel as fun to hop around on anymore. They just feel boring. You know, you're not Spider-Man. You're just some asshole with a grapple glove. I don't know. It is boring. That's it. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you feel like it. I'll be making more of these. So if you do like hearing me bitch about Fortnite, then well, come on down.